The security situation in Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo is experiencing a new rise in tensions. The M23 rebels say they want to liberate the city of Uvira, while also announcing a repositioning of some of their forces. The movement claims that this withdrawal is in line with ongoing agreements, but several sources on the ground suggest a different reality. Here is what we know, with caution and perspective. For several years, Eastern DRC has been confronted with the activity of numerous armed groups. The M23 remains one of the central actors in this instability, opposing the armed forces of the DRC, supported by regional partners. The city of Uvira, in South Kivu, occupies a major strategic position due to its proximity to Burundi and its access to Lake Tanganyika. Any military development in this area, therefore, has regional repercussions. The M23 recently announced a withdrawal or repositioning of some of its forces, officially stating that this decision falls within the framework of agreements and commitments made in ongoing dialogue processes. In its communication, the movement does not explicitly mention a risk of encirclement and highlights an approach it presents as voluntary and political. However, the M23 also claims to have observed an increased presence of Burundian soldiers around its positions and announces its intention to liberate the city of Uvira. According to several observers and security sources, the withdrawal is in reality motivated by the risk of military encirclement, which the movement prefers not to acknowledge publicly. These elements highlight a gap between the M23's official discourse and the actual situation on the ground. It should be recalled that the presence of Burundian soldiers on Congolese soil is based on an official bilateral agreement between the DRC and Burundi. Within this framework, Burundian forces support the armed forces of the DRC in the fight against armed groups operating in South Kivu. The authorities in Kinshasa and Bujumbura present this cooperation as legal, regulated, and aimed at strengthening security in border areas. At the same time, the Congolese government, as well as several reports by United Nations experts, accuse Rwanda of supporting the M23 rebel group. According to these sources, Rwandan soldiers are fighting alongside the M23, providing logistical, operational, and sometimes direct support on the ground. Burundian authorities and some international sources also accuse Rwanda of collaborating with the armed group RED-TABARA, which opposes the Burundian government. According to these same sources, RED-TABARA is said to have a headquarters based in Kigali, from where certain operations are allegedly coordinated. Rwanda categorically rejects these accusations, denies any military presence in the DRC or any collaboration with armed groups, and denounces these allegations as unfounded. In this context, civilian populations remain the primary victims. Population displacements have been reported around Uvira, in an already fragile humanitarian context marked by insecurity and growing needs for assistance. Key points to remember include the fact that the M23 claims its withdrawal is part of existing agreements, while other sources believe the real reason is the risk of encirclement. Burundi officially supports the Congolese army through a bilateral agreement. Rwanda is accused of supporting M23 and RED-TABARA, accusations that are rejected by Kigali. The situation in Uvira remains highly volatile and evolving. The conflict in Eastern DRC now goes beyond national borders and is part of a complex regional dynamic, where political statements and military realities intertwine. We will continue to monitor this situation with rigor and caution, relying on verified and cross-checked sources. Thank you for following us.